I am 95 years old, and the most important part of my day isn't the morning. It is the last hour before I close my eyes, because what you do before bed isn't just a routine. It is a conversation with yourself. And for most of my life, I wasn't having that conversation. I was just collapsing, falling into bed exhausted, replaying every argument, worrying about my children, lying in the dark with a chest full of things I never said out loud. And then one night everything changed. I was 81, I couldn't sleep, and I sat up in bed and I thought, I have been going to sleep angry for 60 years. 60 years of taking the day's weight into the dark with me. That night I decided to change, and what I am going to share with you today is what I've done every single night since. 5 simple things. They won't cost you money. They won't take more than 30 minutes, but they will change the way you sleep, the way you feel, and the way you wake up. If you are a woman over 60 and you dread the nighttime, if you lie awake with your mind racing, if you wake up just as tired as when you went to bed, this is for you. I am not a doctor. I am not a therapist. I am a woman who spent decades sleeping badly and finally figured out why. And I want to save you the trouble of learning it the hard way like I did. So let me walk you through my nighttime routine, the one that gave me back my sleep and if I am honest, gave me back a piece of myself I thought I'd lost. Number 1, put the day down. Not tomorrow, not in 5 minutes, right now, whatever happened today. The argument with your daughter, the news that upset you, the thing you forgot to do. Put it down like setting a heavy bag on the floor. I used to carry every day into the night like a suitcase. I refused to unpack. Every worry, every regret, every conversation I wished I'd handled differently. And I'd lie there holding all of it, wondering why I couldn't rest. The day is over. You did what you could, and anything left undone will still be there in the morning. But right now, in this hour, you owe the day nothing. I say the same thing to myself every night. I did enough today, and it is the truest sentence I've ever spoken. Say it with me. I did enough today. Now let it go. You spent the whole day giving, cooking, answering, worrying, fixing, carrying. The day got everything it needed from you. Now it is your turn. And here is what nobody tells you. The weight you carry to bed isn't just emotional. It lives in your shoulders, your jaw, your chest. Putting the day down means putting your body down too. Number 2, forgive one person every night, including yourself. This isn't about religion. This isn't about being saintly. This is about survival, because unforgiveness is a poison you drink every night and wonder why you can't sleep. I carried anger at my mother for 40 years. 40 years. Every night it sat on my chest like a stone. And when I finally let it go, not because she deserved it, but because I did, I slept through the night for the first time in a decade. You don't have to forgive everything at once. Just one thing, one person, one moment. Say it quietly before you close your eyes. I forgive you, or I forgive myself, whichever one you need more tonight. Some nights it is the same person over and over. That is fine. Forgiveness isn't a switch you flip. It is a door you keep opening until one night you walk through. And on the nights when the only person you need to forgive is yourself, be gentle. You did what you knew how to do. That is all any of us ever did. But this next one might surprise you, because most people think it is silly until they try it. Number 3, write 3 things down. 3 things that happened today that were good. Not big things, not life-changing things. The way the sun came through the kitchen window, a phone call from a friend, the taste of the soup you made for dinner, small, ordinary, beautiful things. I started doing this at 81, and at first I thought it was foolish. An old woman writing 3 good things in a notebook like a schoolgirl. But after a week, something shifted. I started noticing good things during the day because I knew I'd need 3 by bedtime. My eyes changed. I started looking for the light instead of only counting the shadows. I filled 14 notebooks, 14. And some nights the best thing I wrote was simply, I am still here. And that was enough. Your life is full of beautiful moments that you walk right past because nobody taught you to notice them. This notebook will teach you. 3 lines a night. That is all it takes to see your life differently. Stay with me. This one is important because it is the one most women skip, and it is the one that matters most. Number 4. Say something kind to yourself, out loud. Stand in front of the mirror or sit on the edge of your bed and say one kind thing about yourself. Not about what you did, about who you are. You are strong. You are still here. You did your best today and it was enough. You deserve rest. Pick one and say it like you mean it, even if you don't believe it yet. I never did this when I was younger. Never. I was raised to criticize myself, to find fault, to always see what needed fixing. And I took that voice to bed with me every single night for 60 years. The night I looked at my own reflection and said, "You did a good job today," I cried. I was 82 years old, and it was the first time I'd ever spoken to myself with kindness. Don't wait until you are 82. Start tonight. Your voice is the last thing you hear before sleep. Make sure it is saying something worth hearing. And here is what nobody tells you. That inner voice, the cruel one, the one that lists your failures at midnight, that voice was never yours. It was handed to you by your mother, by your husband, by a world that told you kindness toward yourself was vanity. It is not vanity, it is medicine, and you've been denied it long enough. You wouldn't let your granddaughter go to sleep thinking she wasn't good enough. So why do you let yourself? And this last one is the simplest, but it changed my life more than anything else on this list. Number 5. Let tomorrow be tomorrow. Stop planning it. Stop rehearsing it. Stop worrying about the appointment, the phone call, the conversation you are dreading. Tomorrow doesn't exist yet, and you are giving it power over the only thing you actually have, which is right now. I used to lie awake making lists in my head, rehearsing phone calls I hadn't made yet, having arguments with people who were already asleep, living an entire day that hadn't happened while the real night slipped away from me. And one night my husband, God rest him, he rolled over and said, "Helen, you are not sleeping again, are you?" And I said, "I am thinking about tomorrow." And he said the wisest thing anyone has ever said to me. He said, "Tomorrow will come whether you plan for it or not, so you might as well get some rest first." He was right. He was always right about the simple things. And I've repeated those words to myself every night since he died. Tomorrow will come. Rest first. So that is my routine. 5 things every night put the day down. Forgive one person. Write 3 good things. Speak kindly to yourself. And let tomorrow wait. It is not complicated. It is not expensive. But it takes discipline. Because the world wants you to go to bed worried. The news wants you afraid. Your own mind wants to replay every mistake. And saying no to all of that every single night is an act of courage. I've done this for 14 years now, and I can tell you that the woman who goes to bed with this routine is not the same woman who used to lie there in the dark hating herself at 2 in the morning. She is calmer, she is kinder. She wakes up ready instead of already defeated. And that didn't come from a pill or a doctor. It came from deciding that the last hour of my day belongs to me, and yours belongs to you, not to the news, not to your worries, not to anyone else's emergency, to you. If this reached you tonight, leave me a comment. Tell me which one you are going to start with. You don't have to do all 5 at once. Just pick one tonight and see what happens, because you deserve a good night's rest, not just sleep. Rest, the kind where your body lets go and your mind stops running and you wake up feeling like yourself again. You've spent enough nights lying in the dark carrying the whole world on your chest. Put it down, sweetheart. You've carried enough. Sleep well tonight. You've earned it.